Peace and love eternal to the gods. What it do, true crew? Salute to all of the God squad. What's shaking? What's poppin'? Alright, make sure that when y'all see me out here in these spiritual streets, holler back at your girl, say what up though. Okay, I would like to welcome all the viewers, both former and new. What it do, boo? Okay, what it do? Alright, happy Thursday. I hope this message finds you well. Okay, right here I got some channel messages in regards to downloads regarding the astrology. Okay, what was going on as far as astrologically this full moon. No, this is not a full astrology breakdown. I was focusing specifically on the moon and these major oppositions. On the first day, on the third, we had the moon directly opposing the sun. Okay, very interesting. The moon was at 13 degrees and 24 feet into Virgo when the moon became full. I don't know why I keep wanting to say new moon. So maybe something was reflected to you this moon cycle from the last new moon cycle we just had. I don't know. Okay, but 1324, I found that interesting because the moon became full around 12:34 UT. Okay, would have been early morning hours if you're here in the States, but UT time is usually about 6-7 hours out depending on where you live. But yeah, 12:34. So the positioning was at 13:24 and the time was 12:34. So you could have been seeing 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 2 3 4. You might have been catching these angel numbers over the course of the full moon here. Okay, but yeah, the sun and the moon was opposing that first day. Now with the 1 2 3 4, this is God ordering your steps. Okay, things lining up, you starting to align to something. Okay, or God is ordering your steps somewhere. Also with the moon being at 13 degrees, we keep talking about the number 13 here recently. Okay, a lot of death and rebirth type of energy. Okay, transformative type of energy, but also one's personal magic having to do with that 13. Okay, I'm getting it was like an ending to delays, or there's like taking active action steps defeats the delay. Okay, if you had been in an energy of like taking 2 steps forward to get knocked 1 step back, or taking a step forward to get knocked 2 steps back, if that's been you, I feel like there is an ending of this because you've aligned to your higher self, or at least this is the energy that the transits was supporting. So for those of you that feel like you can take a step forward, get knocked 2 steps back, or you take 2 steps forward, get knocked a step back, if you had been in any of that type of energy, for one, some of those delays were divine. Either God needed you to have more information or more insight, or God was preparing you for what would happen after you took those steps. Okay, the things that you would encounter in regards to other people once you take those steps, or if you're taking steps to somewhere new, God was preparing you for the energy that you might meet in those new communities, in these new industries, in these new arenas. You see what I'm saying? This type of energy. The delays were very divine if there was a delay, but I'm getting there's an ending or a subsiding to the delay. Either because you've gone through a spiritual rebirth now, or you mastered some sort of lesson, or you could have went through some sort of spiritual test or something. Okay, oppositions in the transits, they have to do with like intense either tension, intense polarity, intense polarity, dualities, things of this nature can cause a lot of dilemmas, a lot of tug of war energy, this type of thing. Okay, a lot of oppositions was in the chart this time. Okay, now whenever I got the sun opposing the moon, Okay, this is like everything gets pretty much exposed. You got the sun and the moon's light competing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it brings, because the sun was in Pisces, right? Brought about a lot of spiritual breakthroughs, okay, or a lot of spiritual enlightenment. This dawning energy that we kept talking about, right? With it, it was opposing the full moon in Virgo. Now, okay, Virgo and Pisces are natural sevenths, right? You could have been also seeing sevens as well, okay, or could have had an interesting experience. I was trying to title one of the videos I uploaded this week, and the keyboard got stuck, and it just was keep going why. The Y's went off the screen. I'm like, what number is associated with Y? What number is that? Okay, I pull up the numerology chart. I think Y is a 7. So I was like, damn. Okay. It was something up here. It was definitely a big spiritual battle that was taking place. I feel like you had the devil energy present itself to you, or the temptation was presented to you. I ain't gonna lie, like one of my spiritual tests that popped up, I kind of scraped my fender on it. But you know, you when you scrape your fender and you kept 7 minutes on the clock, exactly as I'm telling you this, right? As you scrape your fender, if you fucked up a little bit, what you do is you like, okay, that's a sign. I'm being tested right now. Let me straighten it on up. You know what I'm saying? Then when people start trying to test you and throw other stuff at you, they think they got you because you took the first offer. You accepted the first part, so they think they got you. But okay, he's like, no. Okay, or you know, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. You should, you know, when you fuck up the first part, it helps you get in line, and hopefully you get through the rest of it. Okay. Spiritual recognition. Can you recognize when you're being tested? Can you recognize when there is something spiritually going on? These type of things, because you have to be able to recognize it for wherever God is taking you to, supposedly. Okay. But yeah, spiritual breakthroughs, this enlightenment, this dawning energy, a lot of spiritual revelations, a lot of downloads, a lot of channel messages. Okay, something is being exposed to you or revealed to you spiritually in the dream state. There was also a lot of spiritual attacks, or what felt like spiritual warfare, going on in the dreams as well, which can tend to seem regular. It's like that's all the time for certain chosen ones, for certain seers, right? But at the same time, it was like it could have been being revealed to you who. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time is the person that you see facilitating the shit in the dream state. Not all the time is that the person responsible. Sometimes it's another being responsible. Sometimes it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It could have been, it could have been revealed to you in the dreams what somebody was doing. So, let's say somebody was showing up in a dream spiritually or psychically attacking you, right? They're showing up to you in one form as one person. It could have been revealed to you, well, they're showing up in this form, in this person, because they want me to now in turn do return ascenders or spiritually attack the person I'm seeing, right? Which would then come with karma, come with other shit. It's like a trap. You see what I'm saying? They want you to spiritually attack back. Do you get what I'm saying? Some sort of rules or tactics that they were using could have been being exposed to you. Okay. The more I protect my energy, the more people try to siphon it. That's the shit I've been seeing it. That's the shit I've been seeing in my sleep, right? But here's the thing. It's like their methods of which they go about trying to siphon the energy starts getting exposed. You see what I'm saying? Whatever they showed up trying to do, their tactics start being exposed. Then I started seeing them do shit, trying to plant inceptions, trying to like fuck with my confidence or self-esteem, saying certain shit, wanting me to say or think negatively about certain things in regards to myself, trying to fuck. How you show up in somebody else's dreams, trying to fuck with they self-love. You trying to fuck with the way they feel about they fucking self. You know what I'm saying? It clearly indicates how you feel about yourself if you doing some shit like that. You see what I'm talking about? Like this type of shit, you know? So, these people, they showing up in the dream trying to get you to self-sabotage, or could have been doing that, right? The thing about it is they are self-sabotage. Pisces rules self-sabotage. So say these people in certain industries, certain people at certain institutions, people, you know what I'm saying, at certain institutions that you may have to frequent, or that places that you go, whatever like this, whatever like that. If they was doing this type of work, this type of spiritual work, okay, whether they showing up in the dreams or whether it was just the spiritual work that they were doing, you just are a spiritual being, you're a dreamer, you're a seer. So maybe it just shows up to you in the dreams, or they were specifically doing dream work. Either way, they showing up to try to get you to sabotage in some manner. They trying to sabotage your self-esteem, your self-confidence. They want you to self-sabotage by showing up to you as a person and getting you to attack the person when that person may or may not have anything to do with anything. You see what I'm saying? Them trying to show up to get you to self-sabotage is them actually self-sabotaging themselves. I know, okay? I don't know what they're not getting or not seeing with this, but some of this energy was playing out. And because you got people were showing up, people were showing up saying all kinds of shit. A lot of chatter, chit, a lot of little negative little talk, a lot of little crazy little talk. And I don't know if that's because, you got Mercury retrograde that was there in Pisces when all of this shit was going down. I think yes, okay. But it just was, man. And also, like, whoever's been trying to cause the chosen ones 10s of swords, or whoever called themselves trying to knife the chosen ones, or backstab the chosen ones, or cause the chosen ones crises moments, or whatever like this. Somebody also does not like the fact that you refer to yourself as a chosen one, which is why they're negatively trying to impact your self-esteem, so that you don't see yourself as chosen. You see the shit. You know what I'm saying? But obviously it's something about us. You can't stay the fuck out of our energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay the fuck away, honey. Obviously there's something about our energy. You keep showing up to try to steal it. You keep showing up to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't understand energetic sovereignty to save your life. You know what I'm saying? They can't understand energetic sovereignty to save their life. They can't even fuck around. They can't deal with their own energy. They too busy in yours. You know what I'm saying? Obviously that means we something. We somebody. The fuck? You see what I'm saying? It's the energy that they want you to be in, it doesn't match how they're coming. Because if you want me to feel like I ain't shit, you would leave me the fuck alone, wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you can't shows me that I am. Somebody's not seeing how their methods expose them. or something. They could have maybe got hip to the skip. They could have got hip to the shit, or I don't know. Okay. Also, something could have got revealed to you in meditation or isolation as well. Okay. It's crazy. These people could have been trying to keep us in a hermit mode, to keep us from being seen, to keep us isolated, keep us from finding our true soul tribes, this, that, and the third, right? But the thing about it is, these are people that cannot meditate. They can't sit alone. They can't sit alone. They can't be by themselves. You get what I'm trying to say? So, this is why they're trying to put that energy off on us, because it's an energy. They can't deal with isolation. They can't stand being alone. They can't deal with what they be hearing in their head. They can't get in there and do that work and figure that shit out, or they don't want to, or whatever. Or their self-talk is real negative. Their self-esteem is real low. It was a lot of projections. Okay? However, 1616 on the clock, which is really 77. Like, why? Spirit's like, why are you doing this? Why? You know what I'm saying? This type of time. It's like these people that was trying to Ten of Swords us or project that energy off on us like that. A lot of karmic retribution that is getting ready to go down for that. Okay? Because you had Venus there in Pisces still as well. You had Venus there in Pisces still as well. Okay? So, yeah, you had a lot of glamours. The technique behind the glamours, or what it is they wanted you to perceive to be, it gets exposed. A lot of their illusions gets exposed. The fact that they may have been doing beauty magic or beauty spells, that shit gets exposed. The fact that they've been trying to wook or influence the justice system to go in their favor, or they've been playing around in the chosen one's energy because they need a case to go in their favor, or they're trying to skip on the karma. All of that shit. God is taking a big highlighter. Okay? Is the energy I'm getting with this. Alright. Also, Spirit could have been guiding you to do something. That's why I felt like I was about to say the new moon in the beginning. Because for the past 2 weeks, God could have been guiding you to do something. God guided you to get something. Buy something. God guided you to purchase something. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or start some sort of routine or regimen. Or, you know, God guided you to pray a particular prayer. Okay? Whatever like this, whatever like that. It could have got revealed to you why Spirit guided you to do that. You thought you was doing it for one thing. Really, you did it for a multitude of reasons. Okay? Or God guided you to do it for a multitude of reasons. Okay? Something like this is significant here. Okay? I'll give you an example, especially because we was dealing with a full moon in Virgo, right? Right. Okay. Past 2 weeks, I ordered a bunch of shit. Like, with my free check, I had ordered things for my health. Okay? Things to increase or boost energy. You know, little sea moss, a little Sheila G. You know what I'm saying? Some magnesium. You know what I'm saying? Some moringa. You know what I'm saying? I ordered a bunch of different things. And what I can say is, it's crazy because I'm starting to see it through my face. Like, it's crazy work. I'm starting to see it in my face, bro. And I'm noticing a difference in my sleep quality. Even though the dreams are still crazy, my sleep quality, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see little shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel little improvements, or I'm starting to see that. At the time when I got it, I was just thinking, what should I invest in? You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes you get the money and you feel like the money goes too fast, especially today with, inflation and all like this, right? But I was like, what should I get? What should I do? And the best investment, God told me the best investment I can make is invest in myself. And I was like, well, health is wealth. So let's get a bunch of shit that should help us improve. You know what I'm saying? Or boost health wise. Do you get what I'm saying? Boom. That's what I did. Right? That's what I did. Now keep in mind, Virgo rules diet, rules nutrition, rules these type of things. Right? Right. So I didn't realize that what I was getting and what I was ordering or starting these regimens was actually putting me in alignment for full moon in Virgo, right? Why did I need to be in alignment for that? Because they was going to be working this energy in Pisces, thinking they could do all of this shit in secret. Pisces rules secrets. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they could do all this spiritual work and all this who shot John in secret and woo out the bam and fuck with you spiritually and woo out the bam, woo out the bam. But the more you focus on your health or doing things for your health, okay, the more you can actually ground, the better you can ground. So if people trying to play with you spiritually or they trying to play on your top, I was actually, it's like by having that physical regimen too, it grounds you back into the physical a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I didn't know that they was going to be trying to psychically attack my health necessarily. I wasn't necessarily paying attention to that fact. But God did. I thought I'm just making an investment for my health and just feeling good or whatever. It was multi-purposed. You see what I'm saying? This type of energy. Alright. Dang, I ain't even got a chance to pull no cards. And I'm probably only halfway through these channels. Let me just rattle the rest of these off to y'all real quick, and we'll try to pull some cards before I slide. Also, because the moon was in Virgo, right? The nature of a spiritually based issue at an institution, in your community, or in your workplace could be being exposed or revealed to you. Okay? Who's actively preventing it, or who is actually causing it, who's maybe trying to prevent it, maybe who's trying to do damage control because of the issue. Okay, all of these things like this could have been being exposed to you. Okay, spiritual warfare type tactics in the community or workplace being revealed, like I said. Okay, somebody could have gotten exposed at a workplace. Okay, or say like somebody was attacking you spiritually, right, or whatever. You fine, you pray, you do whatever, you go to work the next day. Okay, if somebody was trying to attack your health or something, you might notice you get to work the next day, such and so is out sick. You know what I'm saying? That's God like wink wink. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucker that was fucking with your health. They out sick right now today. You know what I'm saying? You know, the energy they was trying to put off on you, they were receiving it. Okay? Whatever the case is. Alright, somebody could have actually got exposed at a workplace, arrested at a workplace. Somebody could have got called out in a workplace or a workspace for things that they thought that they were doing in secret. They could have been sneaking or thieving or doing something they thought was secret. Maybe the whole time they was on camera, or it gets exposed in some way, whatever it was that they were doing. Okay, whatever like this. It's also being revealed that the more that people work at trying to hide something, the more they are being called out spiritually, or the more likely they are to be revealed. Have you been noticing this? That's what the energy really was this time. Okay, you also had hive mind type of tactics being exposed, like that self-sabotage energy I was talking about. They working together to try to get you to self-sabotage. They're really the whole time they self-sabotaging themselves. That energy like we was talking about. Okay. Karma that was delayed. Because you could have been dealing with people that's been doing this shit for a very long time, but doing the spiritual work for a very long time. Okay? Delayed karma, or karma that somebody was doing spiritual work to keep delaying. They kept trying to bypass the karma. That shit is pow, about to smack the shit out they ass. Or it did, or it has, or it will. Okay? The delayed karma is starting to catch up. Okay? Catch up. Alright? Some up here specifically in regards to hacking or tech abuse or something like this is being called to the forefront. Why? Because you have Mercury there in Pisces. So you got communications. You know what I'm saying? Communications, tech, and this, that, and the third. Whatever people was using tech to do to abuse the chosen one in secret, that shit is being highlighted. Or there's delayed karma response about to hit whomever has been responsible for that. Okay? People have been saying shit and revealing themselves. They could have been just saying things to you in regular conversation, not even realizing how much they telling on their own self, honey. Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? They're also okay, on the second day, so like on yesterday, you had the moon when it transited into Libra. You had the moon actually opposing Venus now, as well as opposing Neptune and Saturn that's there in Aries. Okay? Neptune is in Aries at 1 degree 10 feet. Saturn is in Aries at 2 degrees. I said 1 degree 1 feet. Neptune is in Aries 1 degree 10 feet. Okay? Saturn is in Aries at 2 degrees 10 feet. So something about 110 and 210. You could have been catching 110 on the clock, 210 on the clock, whatever the case is. Okay? But this tug of war energy between like the illusions that people wanted to cause versus like the justice and the karma that they should receive. This whole shit was like being strongly like highlighted, emphasized, or like felt, right? Somebody had an illusion in regards to what justice truly is. You see what I'm saying? That shit was being broke. It's being broke up. You see what I'm saying? Also, like I said, people trying to get justice to swing in their favor. They were doing glamour magic and cast illusions to try to make themselves seem like it's not me. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to appear to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Take the knock on the fridge if you just heard it. They wanted to come in the chosen one's likeness. You see what I'm saying? Appear to have innocency. You see what I'm saying? In regards to a situation. Whatever glamour that they were using or illusion magic that they were using to try to get justice to swing in their favor, that shit was being broke up. Okay? Which is causing that increased karma type situation. So where karma was delayed before is now speeding up. You've got Saturn in Aries. Talk about karma speeding the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You got Pisces ruler Neptune in Aries. So the shit that people been doing to try to hide shit, clearly the karma for that is about to speed the fuck up. Like, okay, anyway. So, also, the distinction between what is right or righteous or upright and what people feel they need to do to balance out a situation to make something right there's a distinction there. Okay? You're dealing with the moon, so you're talking about people's feelings. Especially when you're dealing with a house like Pisces, is opposing this energy in Pisces. A lot to do with people's feelings about things. Okay? People was doing what felt right to balance something out. But it's like, what felt like, this word feels right. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like motherfuckers doing a lot of wrong to try to make some shit go in their favor. And I guess it going in their favor means that it must be right. So people feel like they got to set shit right. They mean they trying to make and set shit to go in their favor. You see what I'm saying? God's highlighting that, like, hold on. That may or may not be what's righteous. You see what I'm saying? That may not be the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Type of energy. So there's a distinction between what's right and doing what's right. And then people that was doing what they felt like they needed to do to balance out a situation. They were trying to balance out a situation to try to skate on the karma. Or to try to save their ass. Or to try to, you know what I'm saying? Avoid some sort of negative outcome. It wasn't really doing what was right spiritually. And that's being highlighted to some folks. You know what I'm saying? At this time or something. Instant karma, instant justice for actions that was done to cause illusions. Or instant karma, instant justice for things that had been long hidden. Baby, it's going down. Do you hear what I'm trying to say? Thank you. Now, don't have very much time here for in the way of cards. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm pushing it 8 or 9 minutes. But if you would like to stay for that, I appreciate you. Okay, if I get guided to come back and do a part 2 later to pull cards, hey, it's 12 p.m. Okay, I might be guided to do that. I might come back later on for y'all and do that. Okay, but let's go ahead and get off into it, boss. Just had to get us some little music on. I just been okay, whatever. Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life, thank you so much for the confirmation here, Holy Spirit. Alright. What's archetypal energy that is at play regarding the full moon transits here? Yeah, with the full moon transiting right into Libra, and then Pisces got Venus still there. Baby, spiritual justice is at hand, honey. Alright, Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit. This great dawning type of energy is really at play too. Ashayo. Amen. By the power and authority of the Most High Living God vested within me. Whoop, whoop, there it is. Let's see. Energy of the poet. And you know it. Bro, I could scream. Card number 7. What did I say to y'all? 333 on the clock as I hold this up. I mean 33 on the clock it was when I held this up. Y'all, I could scream right now. When I tell y'all about the 7 and then the poet come out. That's crazy. And then I have found this song. These De La Soul cats was truly some real poets. This is crazy. The poet energy, man. Also, you could have been being guided to maybe write some new poetry or express yourself. Okay, there's a need to express yourself via word. Okay, written word or spoken word, the expression of oneself. Okay. Yeah, that's being highlighted at this time as well with Mercury and Pisces. Okay, expressing, spiritual expression, divine expression. Alright, with this energy of the poet. So all of the spiritual warfare and all like that was a delay, or it was a delay to try to keep you from expressing yourself. All this psychic warfare and all this spiritual attacks and all like that, it's to distract you from expressing yourself. Okay, that's a message for me. I ain't gonna cap. It's all a distraction to try to keep you from expressing yourself. I get it now. Could have been seeing a lot of birds, a lot of hawk eagle action. I've been seeing it in the dreams and the waking world. Okay? Yeah, card number 52. No one is supposed to understand your calling. It wasn't a conference call. Okay? So spirit could have been calling you. Okay? Yes. But nobody has to understand your calling. It wasn't a conference call. And child, shut up. Not card number 52 here. We got 5 and 2 break down to a 7, people. 7. Bro, I'm done already. Okay, the big confirmation for me, maybe these messages was just for me, but I would appreciate it if y'all could confirm in the comment section if it resonates with y'all or not. Y'all could have been being called by spirit, your ancestors, or you could have been called to do something. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter if people gonna understand it or not, feel it or not. Just do it, okay? We had that in another message. Just do that. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah, all of this spiritual attacks is a distraction to keep you from doing what you're being called to do or something. All right. Damn, you seen that? That's crazy work. All right, go ahead and put them cards down. Jesus. That's crazy. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It only takes away today's peace. Card number 58. Okay. 5 and 8 break down to a 13-4. You know what I'm saying? The moon became full at 13 degrees. This is what I'm saying. 13 degrees Virgo. Do you see what I'm saying? Virgo, you can resonate with this message. Y'all tend to be a little bit worry-wardish. Y'all, it could be some worry-wart sometimes. Maybe there was beneath the ground or zen, or you know what I'm saying, maybe some of y'all were called to release your worries to spirit. Maybe y'all wrote your worries down and you released them. You tore it up, you burnt it, you sent it down the river, or maybe you would benefit from doing this today while we still in the full moon energy. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done it yet, do it now. Okay? Card number 27. I am my own best ally, my own best asset. I am the investment and the investor, the created creator, cosmic G shit. Okay? And this card was my post. Okay? This my cosmic ground means oracle. Can y'all see that it was me, Tiana Shanae? That's me. Okay? Yeah. And that's what I said. Like, I was guided to invest and get those things. To invest in myself, in my vessel, in my own energy. You see what I'm saying? And then it became clear why. You know what I'm saying? I was called to do it. That way, if people did try to make a move on me energetically or try to cause health problems, it wouldn't be a worry. I could stay and maintain a peaceful state. These type of things, you know what I'm saying? Or you were guided to invest in yourself. You were called to purchase something, like I said, to get something to improve your health or your diet or your spiritual something. Y'all were called to purchase something that could help increase or boost your spiritual sight or your intuitive gifts or your divine expression or something. Okay? Or you bought some new art materials, or you bought something that you could create. You purchased something so that you could start making something that you're being called to create. Okay? Something like that. Okay? Alright, let's go ahead and get the tarot confirmation. And I got the flitty tie, baby shorty. Okay, T-minus 2 minutes. I really got to go, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in for this message. Let me know what it is y'all noticed. If y'all could, if y'all resonated with any of that I said and could confirm in the comment section down below, that would be awesome. I appreciate y'all for y'all love and y'all support of the channel. Thank you. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life, ancestors, angels, guides, the highest. Something about a tribe called Quest. It's something I'm here about. Somebody's spiritual journey. Okay. The spiritual journey leads you to your soul tribe. A tribe called Quest. Okay? And then once y'all journey to find each other, y'all can then journey together. It's these chosen ones sent on a dual mission. First part is solo, and then the next part is with your tribe. Okay? Some of y'all are entering from the solo part into the tribal part, okay? I mean, come on, the world card. A lot of that stuff from the age of Pisces being wrapped up as well. A lot of the delayed karma from that world age regarding these things that they were doing is coming through as well. A lot of chosen ones wrapping up karmic cycles and about to receive the karmic rewards for that. Us being free to express ourselves, go where we want to go, do what we want to do. I'm hearing, you can go your own way, go your own way. Okay, this type of energy, okay? Divine Holy Spirit, Great Spirit of Love and Life. Yes, you're starting to feel deeply loved, if not by a person, by the cosmos, by God itself. You know what I'm saying? And this is why they would do stuff to try to block your self-love or how you see yourself. So to trick you out of the fact, they want to trick you into believing you're not worthy of love, or you're not worthy of love and support. And that's a lie from the pits of hell. I cast it down in the name of the Christ. They got us messed up. You hear me? Yeah, nah. We are loved and favored by God. What you mean? We're God's apprentice. We do this young work. 8 of Pentacles here, man. We are very talented, very skilled. We're going to be taking our skills and talents global. You hear me? Taking our skills and our talents and our divine expression. We go global with the shit. You hear me? Yes. And that's how we find our new community, our new tribe. Okay? Full moon in Virgo. That community. Huh? Finding the people we supposed to break bread with. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. One more and I gotta go. I'm late. Oh, damn. The High Priestess. And you know that's Piscean energy, man. You see what I'm saying? The High Priestess. You could have been seeing stuff in your dreams. This is hidden talents. Hidden treasures. Hidden talents within yourself that you're discovering here, Empress. This is tapping into your divine femininity, owning that shit. Okay? Aligning to your divine self and your divine inheritance and abundance is what this is. Alright? For the chosen one. Good shit. Love y'all. I gotta slide. I'm late. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Y'all be blessed and take care out there. And I will holler at y'all next time, okay? Happy Thursday. Peace.